Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Closing Comments here on August 7th. Let's jump right into these charts and see what happened in the markets today. We do have our October live cattle here to start us off. The cattle market continues to rally here and showing relentless strength. The bulls keep on pushing here up into new all-time highs, printing a new high here on this October contract at 232.75. Really nice buying activity right out the gate here this morning, pushing up into those highs and having a really nice strong close here just off of those highs on this October live contract. This market pushing up. Bulls have the wind at their backs, and this momentum should carry into Friday's session. Look for more upside to come here as the bulls aren't giving up here anytime soon. Look for this market to continue drifting higher. We are pushing more and more into this overextended, overbought territory, so we do want to be aware of pullbacks. But here at the moment, this momentum should just carry us here throughout the into the end of the week, and we'll have to wait and see what next week brings. But this cattle market continues to prove its strength, and we should see more upside continue here. Feeders also pushing higher. Really nice action right out the gate here as well, pushing higher all day long, picking up about $6 along the way. New all-time high printing there at 350.20. The bulls wasted no time getting to 350 this week after a little bit of a shakeout last week. This market proving its strength, failing to even pull back to the 20-day moving average. The bulls are just relentless here in their buying activity, and we should see this market carry some momentum into the end of the week. Look for the feeder market to continue rallying here. Like those fats, though, we do see this market pushing up into more extended and more overbought territory here, so we do just want to be cautious of some climax tops and pullbacks to come from here. But at the moment, looks like this momentum should carry over into Friday, and we'll have to wait and see what next week brings. But this cattle market has been relentless, and we do expect to see this upside continue. Corn futures getting a pullback underway here. Yesterday we saw this market probe down here below $4, rallying up and closing on the high. This market has been in a downtrend here for several months, and over the last couple of weeks we've made a nice strong push here from this 430 level all the way down to contract lows there at 396 3.75. Nice relief rally here getting underway as the bulls got some bids above yesterday's high and started pushing this market back towards these averages. We do have plenty of supply overhead, lots of resistance here, so we do expect to see this market continue to get cheaper and corn prices to keep drifting lower. Just here in the near term, we might need a little bit more of a relief rally to pull back into this 409 to 415 area, see if they can hit some resistance at this 20-day moving average or the 50-day average as it's coming down here as well. Plenty of resistance overhead, like I said before, so be looking for the bears to continue pushing this market lower. Might just have a little bit more upside here in the near term, though. Wait for this market to balance out before we head back down to that sub $4 level. Crude oil prices getting pretty heavy here today. Continued downside all week long here so far. Nice close below the $64 level, which is a big win for the bears here. At the moment, we are going to switch our sentiment here to a bearish bias as this market has broken down out of these range lows. If this market happens to rally above today's high up there at 65.11, we could see this thing continue to stay range bound and maybe to see some expanding price action here as we are seeing higher highs and lower lows here. So kind of a messy, sloppy situation here. But with this close today here below 64, look for this oil market to start flushing down here towards the $60 mark and a potential downtrend getting underway here in this oil market. So look for these oil prices to continue getting cheaper until we get some bids above 65 again. Equity markets having a nice back and forth here today. Most of the upside, all of the upside was contained in the overnight session. We did see a nice rally overnight off that European session open, putting in a high of the day up there at 64.26. Opening range breaking down and selling lower all day long, giving back about 60, 70 points here today, pushing all the way back down here near the prior day's opening range. A little bit of a bounce there into the close. This market just seeing a little bit of a back and forth action here, but the big picture uptrend remains intact, and the momentum is pushing us higher as we do have higher highs and higher lows going here. Look for this upside to continue in these equity markets and keep looking for these indexes to keep gaining value. This market remains healthy and strong, and we should see this upside continue. That's all we got for today. We'll catch you this weekend for week 32. Have a good night.